In a bold move that has caught both the United States and the European Union by surprise, France has unveiled an ambitious plan to transform its automotive industry and energy consumption patterns. President Emmanuel Macron announced that France aims to produce 1 million electric vehicles, EVs, annually by 2027, significantly reducing the nation's reliance on fossil fuels and positioning itself as a leader in the global transition to sustainable energy. This initiative underscores France's commitment to environmental sustainability and industrial innovation, marking a pivotal shift in its economic and energy policies. During a press conference on September 25, 2023, President Macron declared the country's intention to manufacture 1 million EVs per year by 2027. This target is part of a broader strategy to decrease France's dependence on fossil fuels from 60% to 40% by 2030. Macron emphasized that this transition is not only an environmental imperative, but also a strategic economic move to ensure France's competitiveness in the rapidly evolving global automotive market. Investments in EV infrastructure and industry collaboration. To support this ambitious production goal, the French government has been actively investing in EV infrastructure and fostering collaborations between the state and industry. In May 2023, France inaugurated its first EV battery gigafactory near Lens, a project by the automotive cell company, ACC, a joint venture between TotalEnergies, Stellantis, and Mercedes-Benz. The facility is expected to create 2,000 jobs and produce 800,000 batteries annually, marking a significant step towards self-sufficiency in vehicle battery production by 2027. Further solidifying this commitment, in May 2024, the French government, business groups, and trade unions signed a sector strategy agreement to increase annual EV sales to 800,000 passenger cars and 100,000 light commercial vehicles by 2027. This pact also includes plans to install 400,000 charging points along major transport routes and in large cities by 2030, with 25,000 fast charging points by the end of 2027. The agreement underscores the collective effort required to transition to electric mobility and the importance of robust infrastructure to support this shift. Recognizing that the success of EV adoption heavily depends on accessible charging infrastructure, France has committed additional funding to expand its charging network. As of October 2023, the public network boasts over 110,000 charging points, making France the second best-equipped country in Europe, following the Netherlands. The government aims to exceed 400,000 charging points by 2030, including 50,000 fast charging stations, to meet the growing demand and align with the EU's alternative fuel infrastructure regulation. Implications for oil consumption and trade. France's aggressive push toward electrification is expected to significantly impact its oil consumption. By reducing the number of internal combustion engine vehicles on the road, the demand for oil imports is projected to decline, aligning with the global trend of decreasing reliance on fossil fuels. This shift not only supports environmental goals, but also enhances energy security by reducing dependence on oil-producing nations. Reactions from the United States and the European Union. The United States and the European Union have been closely monitoring France's initiatives. While the EU has set its own ambitious targets for EV adoption and carbon neutrality, France's accelerated timeline and substantial investments have set a high benchmark. European car manufacturers are under pressure to innovate and scale up EV production to remain competitive. In the United States, the automotive industry faces challenges due to trade tariffs and the need to transition to EVs. For instance, BMW reported that U.S. trade tariffs would cost the company €1 billion in 2025, affecting its financial performance and operations in North America. This situation highlights the interconnectedness of global trade policies and the automotive industry's shift toward electrification. Challenges and considerations. Despite the optimistic outlook, France's plan faces several challenges. Scaling up EV production to the targeted 1 million units per year requires substantial investments in manufacturing capabilities, supply chain adjustments, and workforce training. Additionally, consumer acceptance and the affordability of EVs remain critical factors. Ensuring that EVs are accessible to a broad demographic is essential for widespread adoption. Moreover, the rapid expansion of charging infrastructure must keep pace with the growing number of EVs. Addressing potential grid load issues and ensuring the reliability of charging stations are vital to prevent bottlenecks that could hinder the user experience and deter potential EV buyers. Conclusion: France's strategic move to boost electric vehicle production and reduce oil dependence represents a significant step toward a sustainable and self-reliant future. By setting ambitious targets, investing in infrastructure, and fostering industry collaboration, France aims to position itself at the forefront of the global transition to clean energy. This initiative not only aligns with environmental objectives, but also serves as a catalyst for economic growth and technological innovation. In preparing this article, information was sourced from reputable news outlets, including The Guardian, Euractiv, ElectricV.com, and The National. These sources provided comprehensive insights into France's initiatives and the broader context of the automotive industry's evolution toward electrification. As the world grapples with climate change and the need for sustainable energy solutions, France's bold actions may serve as a blueprint for other nations aiming to balance economic growth with environmental stewardship. The coming years will reveal the effectiveness of these strategies and their impact on the global automotive landscape.